All right, today we're jumping into a platform that's all about bringing high-impact AI to one of the world's most dynamic, fastest-growing regions. We're talking about AbayCore AI, and its whole mission is to scale intelligence across Africa. So let's really dig into what that means.
Right off the bat, this is their core promise. And you gotta admit, it's a bold one. We're not just talking about AI theory you'd read in a textbook. We're talking about a real, fundamental shift in how businesses get things done. This one line really sets the stage for a super practical, results-focused approach to AI.
Okay, so let's start peeling back the layers. What is AbayCore AI exactly? We're going to kick things off with the basics of what they offer and, who this is all really for.
At its heart, AbayCore AI is really built on three main pillars. First up, you've got enterprise-grade AI systems, the kind that are built for the real world. Then you have intelligent agents, which are designed to automate all those complex tasks. And finally, scalable data platforms that are actually engineered to grow right along with the business. You put them all together, and you've got a complete toolkit for making AI operational.
Now, that term enterprise grade is so key here. This isn't about some side project or a theoretical model that looks good on paper. No, we're talking about production-ready AI. These are robust, reliable systems designed to work day in and day out in the messy, demanding environments of an actual business.
And this is where the platform's mission just comes into crystal clear focus. See, the solutions and the tutorials, they aren't just generic. They're specifically designed with the unique challenges and, honestly, the massive opportunities of Ethiopia and Africa's emerging markets in mind. That context is absolutely crucial to everything they do. So we've got a handle on what the platform is. Now let's get to the fun part. What does it let you do? This next bit is all about building a practical, hands-on skill set.
And look, this isn't just a random list of skills. It's a whole structured journey. You start with the blueprint, right? The system architecture. Then you build the highways for your data to travel on with pipelines. After that, you're fine-tuning your models to get peak performance, and finally, you launch them into the real world and keep them running smoothly with MLOps. It's the full end-to-end process from idea to reality.
And here are these specific skills you'll actually walk away with. I mean, from the foundational stuff like data engineering and system architecture, all the way to the cutting edge of AI automation and deployment. These aren't just buzzwords, you know? These are the skills that build modern tech careers and, frankly, modern businesses.
But where do you actually apply these skills? Well, this table breaks it down perfectly. If your main goal is automation, you're going to be focusing on AI agents and systems. If you're dealing with just huge amounts of information, you'll be building scalable data platforms. And for those really specific business solutions, you'll be implementing SaaS AI with a really sharp focus on finance and the local African markets.
This brings us to a really crucial point. All this tech is powerful, for sure. But who's it for? Who is this platform actually built to empower? Well, the answer is pretty clear. It's for the innovators, the builders, the people on the ground who are driving change all across the continent. You see, the platform really serves two critical groups. On one side, you have business leaders. They're the ones who need to drive the strategy and figure out how to turn all this data into actual business intelligence. Then, on the other side, you have the developers and data engineers, the folks who need the hands-on skills to build, deploy, and scale these systems. AbayCore AI is really designed to be the bridge between those two worlds. Okay, so we've defined the tech, we've identified the audience. Let's zoom out to what I think is the most important part, the why. You know, beyond the code and the strategy decks, what's the ultimate goal here? It all comes down to the real-world impact you can have with applied intelligence. And this, right here, is the central question. It's a challenge, really. A challenge to move past just collecting tons of data and to start actively using it to make smarter, faster, and way more impactful decisions. So the question is simple. Are you ready to make that leap? If the answer to that question is yes, well, then your next step is pretty clear. When you subscribe, you get access to these amazing, practical AI walkthroughs, super detailed system design guides, and case studies that show you how this is all being done in the real world. It's the resource you need to put all these powerful ideas into practice. And this brings us right back to the core mission, full circle. It's not just about intelligence, it's about actionable intelligence. The kind that builds businesses, the kind that creates new opportunities, and the kind that really drives innovation forward. AbayCore AI isn't just a platform to watch, it's a movement to be a part of.